Hello everyone, and welcome back to English Unpacked. Here is Sam, your host, ready to take you on an epic journey to a galaxy far, far away. Today, we're diving deep into the legendary saga of Star Wars. Now, I'll never forget the first time I saw Star Wars: A New Hope. I was mesmerized by the epic space battles, the heroic characters, and the mystical power of the Force. It was like a whole new world opened up before my eyes, filled with adventure, excitement, and endless possibilities. Star Wars has captured the imaginations of generations, inspiring countless fans around the world with its timeless story of good versus evil, hope versus despair, and the power of believing in something greater than oneself. So buckle up, grab your lightsabers, and prepare to explore a galaxy far, far away with English Unpacked. Now, before we jump to hyperspace, let's take a moment to appreciate the incredible cast of characters that make Star Wars so unforgettable. From the brave and idealistic Luke Skywalker to the wise and enigmatic Yoda, each character brings a unique perspective and contribution to the saga. There's Princess Leia, the fearless leader of the Rebel Alliance, Han Solo, the roguish smuggler with a heart of gold, and Chewbacca, the loyal Wookiee warrior. And who could forget the iconic duo of droids, R2-D2 and C-3PO, with their quirky personalities and indispensable skills. And on the dark side, we have the imposing Darth Vader, the embodiment of evil, and Emperor Palpatine, the mastermind behind the Galactic Empire's reign of terror. Each character, whether hero or villain, plays a crucial role in the unfolding drama of the Star Wars saga. Speaking of heroes and villains, let's explore three important words: hero, villain, and sidekick. A hero is a person who is admired or idealized for courage, outstanding achievements, or noble qualities. For example, you might say, Luke Skywalker is the hero of the original Star Wars trilogy. A villain is a character whose evil actions or motives are important to the plot. They are often the antagonist opposing the hero or protagonist. For example, you might say, Darth Vader is the iconic villain who embodies the dark side of the Force. A sidekick is a close companion or comrade who assists a hero or protagonist, often providing comic relief or a contrasting perspective. For example, you might say, Chewbacca is Han Solo's loyal sidekick. I'm curious, who is your favorite Star Wars character and why? Do you admire Luke Skywalker's courage, Princess Leia's leadership, or Han Solo's roguish charm? Take a moment to reflect on the characters that resonate with you. Now let's delve into the mystical power that binds the galaxy together. The Force. The Force is an energy field created by all living things. It surrounds us, penetrates us, and binds the galaxy together. It's a source of incredible power, capable of both great good and great evil. Those who learn to harness the Force can perform extraordinary feats, such as telekinesis, mind control, and even precognition. The Jedi Order, an ancient order of peacekeepers, used the light side of the Force to protect the innocent and maintain balance in the galaxy. But there is also a dark side to the Force, a path to power that leads to anger, fear, and aggression. The Sith, an order of dark side users, seek to dominate the galaxy through fear and oppression. Speaking of the Force, let's define three key terms: the Force, Jedi, and Sith. The Force is an energy field created by all living things. It surrounds us, penetrates us, and binds the galaxy together. Jedi are an ancient order of protectors who use the Force for good. They are peacekeepers, diplomats, and warriors who strive to maintain balance in the galaxy. Sith are followers of the dark side of the Force. They are driven by power, greed, and hatred, and seek to dominate the galaxy through fear and oppression. Here's a fun challenge. I'm going to give you 1 minute to name as many Force powers as you can. Ready, set, go. Now let's take a journey to some of the iconic planets and spaceships that make up the Star Wars galaxy. From the desert planet of Tatooine, where Luke Skywalker dreamed of adventure, to the ice planet Hoth, where the Rebel Alliance made its stand against the Empire, the Star Wars galaxy is filled with diverse and fascinating planets. There's the swamp planet Dagobah, where Yoda trained Luke in the ways of the Force, the forest moon of Endor, home to the furry Ewok, and the bustling city planet of Coruscant, the heart of the Galactic Republic. And who could forget the iconic spaceships that traverse the galaxy? The Millennium Falcon, Han Solo's legendary freighter, is known for its speed and maneuverability. X-Wings, the Rebel Alliance's starfighters, are nimble and powerful, while TIE fighters, the Empire's signature fighters, are swift and deadly. And then there's the Death Star, the Empire's ultimate weapon, capable of destroying entire planets. These spaceships, along with countless others, play a crucial role in the epic battles and adventures of the Star Wars saga. Speaking of planet and spaceships, let's define 3 key terms: planet, spaceship, and galaxy. A planet is a celestial body moving in an elliptical orbit around a star. For example, you might say Tatooine is a desert planet with 2 suns. A spaceship is a vehicle used for travel in space. For example, you might say the Millennium Falcon is a legendary spaceship. A galaxy is a massive, gravitationally bound system consisting of stars, stellar remnants, an interstellar medium of gas and dust, and dark matter. For example, you might say, the Star Wars galaxy is filled with diverse planets and civilizations. I'm curious, if you could visit any Star Wars planet, which one would you choose and why? Would you explore the bustling markets of Tatooine, brave the icy plains of Hoth, or seek wisdom in the swamps of Dagobah? Take a moment to imagine yourself in this vast and exciting galaxy. Now let's delve into the epic battles and conflicts that have shaped the Star Wars galaxy. The Star Wars saga is filled with thrilling battles and conflicts that have determined the fate of the galaxy. From the daring attack on the Death Star in the Battle of Yavin to the desperate defense of Hoth against the Imperial invasion, these battles showcase the courage, strategy, and sacrifices made in the fight for freedom. The central conflict in Star Wars is the struggle between the Rebel Alliance, a ragtag group of freedom fighters, and the Galactic Empire, a tyrannical regime that seeks to dominate the galaxy. This conflict reflects the timeless battle between good and evil, freedom and oppression, and the power of hope against overwhelming odds. Speaking of battles and conflict, let's define 3 key terms: battle, rebellion, and empire. A battle is a sustained fight between large organized armed forces. For example, you might say The Battle of Yavin was a turning point in the Galactic Civil War. A rebellion is an act of violent or open resistance to an established government or ruler. For example, you might say, the Rebel Alliance fought against the tyranny of the Empire. An empire is an extensive group of states or countries under a single supreme authority, formerly especially an emperor or empress. For example, you might say, the empire sought to rule the galaxy through fear and oppression. I'd like to share a personal story about a memorable Star Wars battle scene that resonated with me. The Battle of Endor, with its thrilling aerial combat between X-Wings and TIE fighters, the ground battle between Rebel forces and Imperial stormtroopers, and the unexpected alliance with the Ewoks always gets my heart racing. It's a testament to the power of teamwork, courage, and fighting for what you believe in. Now let's explore the deeper themes and symbolism that make Star Wars so much more than just a space opera. Beyond the action-packed battles and fantastical creatures, Star Wars explores profound themes that resonate with audiences of all ages. The eternal struggle between good and evil, the power of hope in the face of despair, the possibility of redemption, and the importance of family, friendship, and courage are just some of the themes woven throughout the saga. Star Wars also utilizes powerful symbolism to convey deeper meanings. The Force, with its light and dark sides, represents the duality of human nature and the constant struggle within us. The lightsaber, a weapon of elegance and power, can be a symbol of both good and evil, depending on the wielder's intentions. And the different planets, with their diverse cultures and environments, represent the vastness and complexity of the universe, as well as the different paths we can choose in life. Speaking of themes and symbolism, let's define three key terms: theme, symbolism, and metaphor. A theme is an idea that recurs in or pervades a work of art or literature. For example, you might say, one of the main themes in Star Wars is the struggle between good and evil. Symbolism is the use of symbols to represent ideas or qualities. For example, you might say, the lightsaber is a powerful symbol of the Force. A metaphor is a figure of speech in which a word or phrase is applied to an object or action to which it is not literally applicable. For example, you might say, the Force can be seen as a metaphor for spiritual energy. I'm curious, what is your favorite theme or symbol in Star Wars and why? Does the concept of the Force resonate with you? Are you drawn to the symbolism of the lightsaber? Take a moment to reflect on the deeper meanings embedded in the Star Wars saga. Well, my friends, it seems we've reached the end of our journey through a galaxy far, far away. I hope you've enjoyed exploring the epic world of Star Wars with me. Remember, Star Wars is more than just a collection of films. It's a cultural phenomenon that has inspired generations with its timeless stories, unforgettable characters, and powerful themes. So, whether you're a lifelong fan or new to the galaxy, far, far away, may the Force be with you on your English learning journey. That's all for today's episode of English Unpacked. Thanks for listening, and may the Force be with you always.